So like that one, I like
into the mic.
That one I knew I had to hit it that way because of like just like pure like seeing.
Oh, so like
closer.
So you can react.
Closer.
You can react, but like it helps to know them.
Oh, so like you can kind of go into a set and like you can know like going to a set. Oh, like this is kind of the idea. You don't need to lab it because you need to be more reactionary anyway. You can't just know the conversion and that's it because it's so variable even on a character depending on percents, right?
Yeah, if you only know one of the conversions, you're not going to be able to like get consistent zero destined bracket because percent matters, SDI matters, DI matters. Like you need to be able to account for all of that. So that's like what a lot of my labbing is.
Do you use a train mode mod pack for labbing?
My Switch isn't hackable. So
Oh, that would help you so much probably for that.
yeah.
The heck? All right,
MkLeo.
all right. This is the Buzz debates right now.
Yep, on a vanilla
We're
Nintendo
outta here.
Switch.
What the heck? Anyway, yeah, MkLeo, Myran going at it. You know, we saw MkLeo play earlier, obviously against us, and well, you know, he did quite well, but not as well as he did last year. So he had the age-old question: is he getting worse? Or are we getting better? And honestly, it might be both, but I just don't. I don't know, man. Like the ages for him right now hasn't really struck as like his character yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's also more of us this year. You know, just like sheer numbers, there were more odds that we take a stop.
Wait, what?
There's more of us. We only had 6 commentators last time. Now we have 7. It's not that tough to understand.
We grew in numbers.
Dude, who cares about that?
Why did that come up? That's what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, I moved over to talk about his character.
Thank you.
You're back.
Thank you. I knew you were not talking about that. Thank you. I thought I was like, what?
The Buzz for this matchup. Talk to me about it.
So this matchup is surprisingly not awful for Olimar. Granted, Olimar's a bad character, but anyway, the thing about Olimar is he's like...
not this, the Buzz.
So, Aegisaur has a lot of kind of laggier aerials on like Blitz landing, and if you have a Pikmin on them, they get even laggier. So there's a lot of openings to punish Aegis jumping in and then doing attack with Pikmin latch, and she doesn't kill them that well. And Pyra's like too slow to actually chase Olimar hit him, so you have to play a lot of Mythra.
That was
which also
sick,
uses
actually.
opening at a range of Olimar sword aerials, and his small size, he's carrying very easy.
That was so good. Yeah, you know, even the Buzz said, "What the hell was that?" That's what I was looking for.
Oh, right, Myran.
Bro, Myran has been using yellow Pikmin very well, especially
Yes.
Blood. Yeah.
Yeah, the hitboxes are massive in yellow Pikmin.
Wait, how is he at 2? Wait,
that's how we got that up smash.
how is he at
Tails roll the
206?
time.
Is the Buzz is Olimar dude? Wait.
Yeah, Olimar's actually linked with you.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, he is. He's Sephiroth weight.
No
He's a
dude
dude.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Sephiroth didn't. He didn't get.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I would hate playing against
Imagine.
heavy Sephiroth. But yeah, this is actually a really good start here for Myran. I mean, he hasn't really been able to enter the zone yet, but he got his first kill with the yellow. So I mean, part of the zone as well. I don't know how he got that one out in time.
Yeah, same. I think Leo expecting to go to a ledge. Honestly, I did too. I didn't think Myron was just gonna swing there, but that's the Myron. He loves swinging at openings he's not ready for. He does. Yeah. He doesn't play pass and wait for openings. He forces openings. His best way to describe it.
So one thing that I'm kind of seeing right now that I'm worried about is we're not seeing Leo attack as much of the purple Pikmin.
Yeah.
He's not as focused on that. I feel like Cosmos, that's one big thing he was
that was dangerous.
Wow.
That was so good by Leo.
Granted, I don't think they would have broke shield because it wasn't double purple, but it's still, like, if that hits you, you're taking like 30 plus damage.
Exactly.
Yeah, Myran has that perfect, like, the spacing where he just gets inside your shield, basically, and the Pikmin just shatter it. It's really cool, actually. You don't see it a lot, obviously, because, you know, Olimar, like you said to Buzz, the different thing Myran brings to the table is he's way more aggressive than most Olimars.
True.
With that said, it might be one of his weaknesses that people are kind of ready for the aggression. Like, they know they're fighting Myran. They're fighting, like, pressure-heavy player. So they, like, know the tricks and they're ready for it. Even, like, the timings can be kind of linear.
Oh, man, Leo racking up so much damage at this point. Purple Pikmin are getting slain right now.
Wow.
And Myran has no friend. Okay, there's the yellow.
Yep.
Maybe
and we're going to be safe.
No. Yep. If he parried that.
Yeah, he had to
parry. He's one Pikmining right now, but he managed to finally get a couple of more out here.
Oh, okay.
Wow, changing the face.
The squad's coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, you only have the purple down. Purple is great, but you want that blue and you want the yellow for the range and the grab power.
Right.
Like, I feel like when you lost the blue,
oh,
it's killed
up tilt. Wow. I love that.
On the way down. Yeah, I like to see it.
Great reversal.
Oh, it's regrab. Okay, not going to be able to get punished there. Looks like the yellow Pikmin just got hit on the way down from the Prominence Revolt. Oh, there's the parry, the up air, but the drip back from Myran.
Leo
Man,
is
so
parrying,
close.
like, big time parry machine right now.
Okay, we out. Wow. Yep.
When you get parry like this, you have to readjust your timings. especially with like a lot more ground moves getting parried, right? Because that means the opponent's just in your head. It's hard to react to like most ground moves in this game.
Right. And Myron still has to take a whole other stock. Too.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah. Oh,
That's it.
yo,
Never
that's
mind.
max
yeah.
rage
He took
on
his own
top
stock,
of
but
that.
that's
Dinner's
definitely.
ready, Di. You know,
Oh,
Get me
yeah,
out of here.
absolutely. Honey, I'm home.
Honey, I'm home, Di.
Yeah.
Get ready for game 2, DI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Thinking about
was-
my counter pick, DI.
The thing is, like first stock went well, and then the moment Leo just like got the lead, he kind of just didn't die. Like you would get hit by stuff, but it wasn't kill moves, right?
Yeah.
He knew, oh, it's a purple hand, Myron's in the air, shield.
Yep.
Oh, it's a blue Pikmin, kill that.
And he was just getting juggled, man. And that's one
Yeah.
of the rough things, right? From Olimar, like, you're just getting pummeled to oblivion like that. And
Yeah. I thought for a
chase
second
you
they
for
were
free.
even stocks, and then I noticed, I was like, oh wow, Leo's actually just up a whole
Full
stock.
stock,
yeah.
It's just so rough, and it was really hard for Myron to take that second stock, right? The
Yeah.
Pyro was sitting at like, what, 160, 170
Yeah,
about, so it's like,
so hard because the characters
man.
are so fast and has like the range to contest Olimar.
Right. Okay, going into game 2 here in Town and City. Let's see if Myron can find out some way to get in and not be juggled so much, or if MkLeo just kind of run through this one.
Ooh, okay, big shots right there from Myron. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. What do you think about this the stage pick? DeBuzz?
So this is a great Olimar stage because the big difference between like this and PS2, despite the fact that both long, is those top side platforms give Olimar a good escape at a disadvantage, which he desperately needs. Even the mid platform can be pretty good for getting out of disadvantage. So overall, it's a bit of a safer pick. Still lets them get range to throw Pikmin space.
Yeah.
I do think Mythra is extremely strong on this stage though, but what stage aren't they showing on? Like
That's true.
Nashville, I feel like.
yeah,
in some
they're not
matchups.
bad on any stages, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, okay, back here, not going to be enough to take that stock yet, but I mean, very close. 121 already. Nice recovery here
Yeah,
from
attempt.
Myron.
DeBuzz,
Yeah.
with Mythra, can you foresight Pikmin latch?
Yes, but the
Okay, I
timing is
thought so.
very difficult. So it's like, I wouldn't recommend trying to go for it, basically.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because we saw Cosmos play against Myron too, or just seeing Aegis play against Myron. I haven't seen that yet, so I figured it worked that way. But we got the expert here. You can answer the question.
Try to
It's
hit
not
that.
worth it because you have so many better ways to approach Olimar anyway. Or
Yeah.
just don't approach him because he's Olimar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He has no Pikmin.
Yep, all right.
No Pikmin friends.
This time a lot. I think
Sorry, his up B's godlike right now.
Myron's stroking all this Pikmin all the time.
Good down
That's why he has
smash.
none right
Yeah,
now.
he uses it. Yeah.
He's so focused on like, getting his lineup, he just does not care about these Pikmin lives at all. He wants his purples and that's it.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Okay.
How are you
Step
supposed to
back.
play Pikmin at all?
That's not how you play Pikmin.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Myron had no Pikmin and was on the ledge and still found a way to pick the offensive option with
Yeah.
Death Attack. Like, Myron will
Yeah,
Whatever it takes,
yeah.
I'm
whatever
going to
it
hit
takes,
you.
I will hit you.
Yeah, I respect it.
Myron
Oh
is,
man, yeah, not
Again.
range on that.
Again, struggling to find the last hit though. So, he's got the good damage here onto Leo for sure. But I mean, where are we getting this last? He's got a purple too.
Yeah.
So we're getting Myron's lineup that he wants, but it is taking quite a bit for him to actually get into the zone.
Yeah.
Or even close to it.
Yeah, one of the big things is you just haven't seen Myron able to get like pin Leo down really into corner or anything like that, or get kind of any
Bam.
juggle
That
situation.
was
And
great.
he's trying to look for these kills in neutral. And that's just not going to be happening like this, especially dealing with these ranges. Of course, great jump in with a fair. We're gonna have a chase here.
He's gonna food like,
Yeah, go back, fade back fair.
He's get
Yeah.
those blues alive.
Yes, he does.
Okay, this is the
the
tipping
grab.
point. I feel like
Yeah, leave the
Leo
thread, the grab it.
really locking in here.
Okay,
There
we
it
go.
is. Yeah.
Yep.
I was
Called
like,
the
generally, he has not been grabbing at all. So I feel like Leo's just comfortably sitting in shield, like nothing's going to happen to him. So, finally getting the grab in there and getting the stock. But, very far behind. Got a whole stock difference between them. And he has not, Myron has not really been adding up damage like that either. It's been slowly but surely. So
Jeez.
The
these
down
Pikmin are
airs
getting
on the
destroyed.
purple.
Leo's playing really well in terms
Yes.
of just like the
He's going for the
matchup.
purple.
He's just
like,
lawnmowing
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
He's just mowing them down.
And look at
dude.
those well-timed jumps too, right? Just understanding the cadence when he goes for a toss and just getting that jump in on that 65-degree angle. That's
love
always
the
been
Mythra
dangerous. Lamar gets stuck here.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Oh, and just swing on
I
landing.
love his usage of dare with Mythra too.
Yeah,
And the
Mythra
dare-
dare is crazy.
Yeah, I think that move's amazing, and I think people
of
don't use it
course.
nearly enough because you can combo from it too,
It's
and it
hard
has
to-
great range. It's almost like Pyra's. It doesn't spike, but like it still combos.
If they don't use dare enough, it's because they have 3 incredible options otherwise anyway in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
but it's
so
like
many
such
great.
a safe, like super
Oh,
safe
yeah.
option, right? Like no, I don't need to mix up. I'm just gonna be safe. Period.
Exactly. So many good options in the air with these characters.
True.
Oh,
He tried.
Yeah,
He's
for
trying to
sure.
end the game with a little bit of a cheese.
Yep.
Man, yeah, he's really good at
bears.
also,
That's a
yeah,
purple
taking
gone.
out those. Goodbye.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
The lawnmower, man. He's chopping down the plants.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
definitely chopping. My
Yeah.
man went to work.
Yeah, he can't really throw his Pikmin as you know, as I guess haphazardly as he does in
Yeah.
other matches because yeah, I mean MkLeo is just like, oh, this one's on the ground, chop chop, you're gone.
I feel like Leo's just waiting for the Pikmin throw, just get an opening to approach Myron. Like,
Yep.
he doesn't do it all the time, but he does it just when like he's making it obvious he wants to kill Pikmin. So
Mhm.
he'll stand there like, oh, I'm gonna kill this Pikmin if you throw it at me. Myron throws it, and then he's like, nah, bro, I'm going after you.
Yeah.
Man,
So
this
good
is,
mix right there from Leo too, man.
Yeah, this is kind of rough for Myron. I hate to talk about it, but he hasn't been able to take a set, correct? At this point in time.
Yeah.
And it's been a rough one for him. You know, in terms of everyone who's actually been voted in, I thought he was one of the players that probably would have done the best overall.
Of the
but
vote-ins,
man,
yeah.
it's just been rough. So many killers, so many people out there.
The-
Yeah, I think he got kind of
unfortunate
unlucky with his
circumstance.
matchups
He
too.
did. He
Yeah.
really did.
Like,
And that's what it came down to a lot of the times.
Like
I
he
felt
fought, I feel like everyone he fought is Olimar practice, right? Me, of course. Akola Shuton in Japan. I've played Cosmos in the matchup. I played Jazzo in the matchup. A lot of my main
Well-
practice partners, and then Leo, of course. So it's like he never met a single person that isn't extremely familiar with Olimar.
Yep,
Well,
true.
you and Shuton, well, you haven't played Olimar like at all in Summit, and
Bad
Shuton is
character.
also. All right, hold up. Take it easy to Buzz. But then Shuton obviously not solo maining the character either. You know,
Yeah.
it's looking rough out here for Olimar's future as a solo main character. To be honest with you, you said rough matchups, but there were a lot of strange matchups in there too. He could have ran into Dom too, which is a terrible matchup for Olimar. So. And the invited base roster for the summit was insanity. It was insanity. It was like this roster is amazing. But either way, Myron trying to make it work here. Looking good here already in game 3. Gotta get out of the corner here against this Pyra though.
Yeah, looking a lot better this time around.
Yep.
A good swing right there to get this get the switch. Doesn't have to deal with a death right now.
Okay.
All right, getting a little up air action, but hasn't been able to get the stock on that. I'm probably a little more rage would have been great for him. Well, obviously you don't want to take more damage, but if he had a little more damage, he might have been able to take it. Oh, the turnaround.
the
I
up B,
respect
he's
that
a-
so much.
Oh no.
That was clean.
How'd he fall out that second jab though?
Yeah.
Is it that bad? All right.
Yep,
Oh,
that's dope.
Catches the timing, and that's done.
Yeah, gets him out of there super quickly.
Nice.
Good up smash. though,
I'm
to go ahead
telling
and
you,
bring that
Yellow
one back.
Pikmin's his MVP.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Holding down the fort.
He's great with the Yellow Pikmin.
Active hitbox.
Another one.
Oh, there we go. Got
The
some
electricity.
combo.
Yo, we got the Laker colors going in.
Got this red on deck as well, but got this red on deck as well, but
Purple and yellow is good.
a little forward air action pushing back off the stage. But I mean, I just feel like again, Myron, you know, he is at least keeping it even this time around, but it doesn't feel like he's gotten any control of the pacing of this match at all.
Okay, the
All
leg
right.
trap there. There's a
Delaying
get.
finds a
it,
way,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
The timing was
Oh
the most
no,
important right
catch
there.
him trying
But
to throw a Pikmin. That's another thing. You can't be like aggressively toss Pikmin from disadvantage versus Pyra. She's just gonna hit you for that.
did you see how big
Yeah.
that purple Pikmin was, by the way,
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
that parry? It was enormous.
Okay.
Just like that minecart right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Earlier
The
with
yes.
Super
the-
minecart.
Against
Rosalie
Unibuzz, the
minecart.
Aquila, yeah,
XL
the
version,
minecart was
dude.
insane, yeah. The triple XL.
Yep. Minecart, man. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the up B into up B and actually like combo.
Yeah.
Goes for the whole gentleman there.
That is
Fair.
dope.
Oh,
God.
no, not
Oh,
yet.
Good
No,
DI,
it's
man.
Very DI.
Living.
That purple's gonna be gone. Oh no.
He saved it, yeah, but it
But
doesn't
then he gets so
matter,
greedy
yeah.
off the ledge, yeah, and just the forward air. Like you can't be jumping versus Pyra. She beats every character in the air pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to respect that whole space in front of her. Fair, just such a damn good
okay.
tool, especially fade back fair, just to cover that option to still land in roll position.
A couple of these multi-hits, big damage there to the shield, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, Leo does not care. He is scrapping over here. He's got you off at the edge. Watch yourself. Got your
back.
high
Oh,
recovery.
yeah.
Doesn't matter, though.
Cannot
on here.
escape.
The tracing, man, was so crazy from Leo there. Ooh, good jump over that, though.
Okay.
Myron tried to get a back air. Take another stock here.
See, he needs his blue Pikmins. Right, Leo's just blocking. He just knows block with the opening. Okay, now blue's on deck, and now blue's dead.
Oh no.
He
That's
won't
such
have
a
a blue
big
for
deal.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez,
He
game.
doesn't give him a
Man.
stock anymore,
Man.
actually. Doesn't matter.
Man, that's a rough draw
Yeah.
for Myron. I mean, even coming your first round in losers being MkLeo, I mean,
Yep.
that's
Yeah, that's just...
you can't get
That's
any
one of
worse
the,
than
that's
that,
Olimar
right?
player.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough. That's tough.
That's tough. That's the riddles, man. I love that. Terrible
Yeah.
bedside manner on that young man.
Yeah.
It says that's tough to everything.
I would say that's the luck of the draw, but it's definitely
I'm dying.
the
That's
unluck
tough.
of the draw right there.
That's
Because
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
Summit, man. There's no...
Yeah, everyone here is a killer, especially
Yep.
at this summit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
you're,
dude,
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, you get sent to losers early, and you have some time to build up some speed again, or some momentum against players, you know, that you can run over. But not here. There's no way. There's no way in hell.
I remember last summit, I in bracket lost to Leo and then Proto back to back. I was like, my day started Leo. Afterwards, Proto.
And then you got iced out. Yeah, the ice age.
Exactly.
Got hit with the
I was
ice
freezing
age.
out there. Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
The Leo Muy Caliente right into the Ray Romano ice age. But yeah, man, really good stuff here by Leo. We were hoping to see. That was a good defensive play right there.
Oh, they could have been up smash.
I was going to say, up smash would have killed it. Yeah,
like,
purple.
In that moment, he just probably didn't think about it because it's like it's such a scary spot to be in.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, good little set there from Leo. He's moving on. In losers, Myran is going to bow out of Summit. Unfortunately, not going to see any more Olimar for the rest of this tournament. So today is Championship Sunday. We're not. DeBuzz, you're not going to Olimar. You hate that character.
He is a bad character.
See, yeah, I know, exactly.
But there is Alf. You forgot about Alf.
Okay, anyways.
All
right, so we're going to take a look at losers round 1. The Buzz 3-0 against Jazzo. Ouch 3-1 against Cosmos. That was a big deal. Anathema taking out T3. Dom 3-1 as well. And then Myran, unfortunately, bowing out
the
here.
It's crazy, too, because after all those, we had 10 Game 5s yesterday, or so I was told. A lot of Game 5s yesterday. None so far today. A lot of Game 4s, a couple 3-0s. But, man, we got, like you said, Bam, living right now in losers is DeBuzz, Ouch, Anathema, and Leo, of course. So.
And I think it's like what you said, how like people need time to warm up in losers bracket, right? So a lot of times we go to like the first set of the day, normally one person is just playing hotter than the other one. Both players aren't generally warmed up at the same level that early in bracket. Yeah. So that's why you're probably seeing like kind of like shutout sets right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, I straight up, dude. I mean, you have the worst luck of in this tournament as far as Myran goes. I mean, like I just. Well, you had the worst luck last year, as you said, but like, just he wasn't able to really take a set here, and then the first set that he plays in bracket, it just happens to be MkLeo, who is probably, losers run MkLeo is a little scary. Yeah. So, he's got to make a super, super deep losers run this time around. Still haven't seen the Joker at all. May still see the Joker at some point, but I think, his age was looking a little more polished in that set. As the set went on, he had like a game plan that he would definitely wanted to go for, which was, basically I'm going to destroy your Pikmin, or at least makes you think I'm going to destroy your Pikmin and get a free hit, and it worked out very, very well for him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's interesting when we look at the greater picture, like you're talking about, MkLeo coming in, really focusing on the ages. I do hope that we see his other characters. I do hope we see the Biothor Joker come out. But right now, he said he's focused on going into the ages. Yeah. But man, one of the things is, we are in a day and age where MkLeo has a lot of competition, right? You have
it's growing and growing.
You have Acola, you have Proto, you have Light, right? Sparrow there. It's just growing. And it's at a point now where I almost feel like, man, is it a deficit for him to think now is the time to go for ages? Of course, yes, we have so many tournaments out there in the world, so it's understandable.
I think
but
right now
the competition,
can't,
man, you can't sleep.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta play your A game.
You can't talk about him like he's like unbeatable anymore.
Right.
Yeah, because he's definitely, he is beatable. He's probably still, it's a safe bet to think, all right, Leo's probably going to take this tournament. Yeah. But his results have not all been like all first as of late. I think he's still relatively new to Aegis, still relatively learning the character. Hasn't really found his groove with it yet. But I think, as time goes on, I mean, if he decides to really double down on the character, then obviously we'll get, Prime Leo back to true form. But I like the fact that the competition is more mixed up and who can actually take a tournament, even if Leo's there. Because normally it's like who's taking second, but now it's like
who's fighting Leo and Grand.
No one had
Leo
in losers today before this week started. There's no way for sure. And we were talking about heating up through losers. Anathema said he's like, I'm going to start heating up through losers. Leo, this could be his run for sure. Starting on Myran, and just going to keep needing to plow through all those good players. So it's got to be playing hot to make it happen. For sure.
I will say the Aegis is starting to look a bit better, right, from the initial initial matches we saw earlier on beginning of the day, and so that's really nice to see.
Especially, right? Like they got so much cleaner. Like people aren't living that high versus Pyra. Like his Mythra is getting like 0 to 60s and keeping people in bad spots afterwards. Not like ending combos in ways without a follow up. Or like if someone's living to like 150 plus.
There's a problem, right? Absolutely, He's getting a lot better at like, all right, I'm finishing my extended combos, go for the Pyra switch, either pin you down to the ledge, or I get you with an up air. Now you have another situation where I may be able to get a kill. And that is really the Aegis game plan. You got to be able to do that and have that fluid switch there. And it looks like he's doing that a bit better this time around for today. So anyways, we're going to take a look at the bracket right now. Of course, we talked about it earlier. We have MkLeo moving on, and he's going to Anathema, Ouch, and the Buzz. People waiting, man. People are ready to go. This is the final bracket. This is day. It's championship day. It's crazy.
This is what we've been building towards all week.
Let's
Let's go.
losers.
Let's
That's crazy.
go.
Yeah, and you can see the winner side of things. We're obviously going to be rounding up into an actual top 8 relatively soon between Bruto's Gluto, Proto Spargo, Acola Cola, and Tweak and Light. That'll be coming up relatively soon, right after, we should probably take a little small break. But final bracket, man, it's here. It's here and it's time, man. We're going to have a great time talking about these winners matches coming up soon, man. I mean, just good competition all over the bracket, but these winners matches look pretty insane. Guys, don't go anywhere. Smash Ultimate Summit will be right back.